Under stars it's surreal, dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by, reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love, yeah, in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love, palms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Palms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's summertime. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we fly. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love, yeah, in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love, palms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Palms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's summertime. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breeze, the sky is cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the
What is going on, folks? How are you? Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Do me a favor. I'm having some issues with the aircraft today, actually. One of the issues that we're having is this is in 2024, and so trying to get this dialed in with the loads in the OFP, and the problem is when the stupid Phantom update that 2024 did to all of us, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's having the issue here. It just completely erased everything. Like all the stuff I had saved, it just gone. But so we are in 2024. I'm just going to just take a peek just to see if I can't troubleshoot it. We could always go to 2020 if we wanted to, and then just fly this in 2020. I'm going to leave that up to you folks in the chat. You tell me in the comments. We're not going to have Cliff. He's not working. And we're not going to have, well, we may not have a route. We might have to put it in manually and all that, and which is fine. We can do it. I mean, I think there's another way. Let's see if I can call the fuel truck. There's another way to do it. Let me just see if I can load it and it'll work that way. Because it, like I'll show you, just on here, when I click import, there's nothing happening. And if I go to, with SimBrief, we'll import it in. So I've got to find where flight, so you take this file here, right? This is the directory. And you click to activate the format. There's the file. It's in my documents folder. Mad Dog X. If there's another file somewhere sitting around, I don't know. You would click that. You would put it into routes, and you select the folder, and you click download, and it says it's saved. And then you download there, and it's supposed to be saved there. I don't know if that's the case, so I'm just gonna kind of take a look. But I want you in the chat. Tell me what you want to do, because we could pivot really quick. We got a quick flight ahead of us, folks. It's only an hour, so if we have to switch sims, we can switch sims. But if not, that's fine. Shelton, how are you? Steve says 5x5. Chris is checking in. Chris, how you doing this week, bud? No Cliff, going to be a better flight. Yeah. We could keep it to. So you tell me in the chat. Do you want to do 2024 or 2020? We're in 24 right now, but we can pivot and go 2020 if you want to. I just gotta, reboot, all that good stuff, but we can do it. I just want to see if I can find really quick where the heck they put this. It's in documents. I don't know if it happened to you guys. If you're running 24 and you run that stupid Phantom update, gosh, they killed us doing that. I mean, it erased everything I had. It just completely erased it, and I went, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. All right, so here's the problem. In my documents, Mad Dog X files, routes, it's in here. It just, I don't know why it's not pulling from here. So there's a bug or something going on, because I should be able to pull that documentation into this airplane right now. As I click import, there's nothing there. You can't do anything. 2020 seems more stable. All good here. 2020, we got 2. Shelton, anybody else? Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Shelton, I do have Oakland as well fired up. I mean, it won't take very long. It'll take maybe 15 minutes, you guys. Maybe a 15-minute delay or something like that if we set it all up. But this is 24. Chris, yet another reason not to. I was, guys, we were so close. 2024 is that close to being, like I said, I was going to fly this in 2024 today, thinking, all right, we could probably get it done. Another reason, yeah, I get it. I agree. 2020 was going to work off the jump. Let's jump. All right, let's do it. You guys made the call, and we're going to do it. We're just going to click end flight. It's no big deal. We didn't start anything. I'm just going to go and actually disconnect my, I'm just going to cancel the flight out of my ACAR, so there's no problem here. I'm just going to click end flight. And then it's no big deal, which is it's always a problem. And while we quit this, and I'll get the 2020 fired up, I'm going to go and click our sim brief. Let's get this now. I've got to enable this really quick. I turned it off because it was GSX wasn't even starting. So I was like, yeah, you're kidding me, right? So that's kind of what this was about. I'm going to restart this because we're going to go into 2020. I'm going to start that right now if I can find it. Okay, that's on. That's good. All right, let's start the sim and we'll get that going. And I will get my ACARS. Well, you know what? We pull that. No big deal. Yeah, it's been, they came out with I think it was SU1, and I was on the beta for SU1, and I got off the beta for SU2. It was like, no, 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 you guys are gonna completely screw us up, and it deleted everything, you guys. I mean, completely disconnected my community drive, so nothing was pulling in, and I was like, what in the places is going on here? Yeah, so 2024 is definitely a little weird. Also, I'm thinking about starting these streams in the summer as we get to the spring and summer a little later. I don't know. Do you guys want to do later or do you want to keep it at the same time? That's another thing I want to know in the chat because maybe a little later. Oh, for crying out loud, that shouldn't be too bad. 161. Let's go ahead and click update. I was looking at this like, oh shoot, is this going to kill me? Probably not. So while we do this, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, unload, import from SimBrief, and then I'm going to go to Oakland. All right. So as this starts, I do want to know in the chat what you guys want to do in terms of timing. It seems like in the spring and summer, people are out later, and I might push the time back maybe to 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So what is that, 8 o'clock Eastern? Something like that, or maybe even 6:30. I don't know. Um, Later's fine with you. Okay. That's good, Shelton. What about you, Chris? Are you on board with that? I know he's on the East. I have some decent news. What do you got? What do you got from the news? I'd like to hear it. I had a rough week this week, you guys. Really, we had a death in our family, unfortunately, and it's a fact of life, right? And it's just weird because we never witnessed that. I mean, I've had grandparents die and stuff like that, but you don't witness like what they go through. And I don't think he was suffering at all. He was older, he's 89, so um, he lived a long life, but still getting there sucked because it was just the body was just fighting it, and it's traumatizing. It's not good. I have Friday set aside for this, so 6 p.m. works for me. Okay. Chris says all good. Yeah, I always worry about the East Coast folks because I don't want to do it too late. Otherwise, folks on the East can't. It's too late for them. So I guess like our normal run-of-the-mill flights, hour, 2 hours, stuff like that, we could probably blast off about 6:30 Mountain. Even the, 6. That's 2 hours. That's 8:30 Eastern. That might be, okay. It's just, I think it's a little bit better for a lot of people's schedule. Kind of just grabbing everybody from all 3 different time zones, maybe. That's just kind of tough that way. I finally got Flight Simulator X Steam Edition to work. Had uninstall, reinstall GSX. Are you talking? Okay, are you talking Flight Simulator X, like FSX, or are you talking 2020? Are you flying FSX still, Shelton? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, while this fires up, I do have to do a couple things. I will reconnect that. That's done. But I want to just thank everybody for being here and taking your time, because that's the one thing that you have that's really precious, right? Is time. And just want you to thank you. Thanks for being here on Friday, and even if hopefully I can entertain you here for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we can hang out and chat and forget about life's problems for a bit. That's what I hope. that's that's my hope. Um, yeah, that's kind of what I'm shooting for here, and I just appreciate all of you, all of your time, your checking in and hanging out, and lots of fun. Also, we do have a. There we go. Hang on, just let me just get this done. Going to Kilo LAX, and it's a better. I think it's better scenery. They don't in 2024. Now we've got in 2020 they haven't ported over any builds. This is the any build scenery. Now in real life they actually parked into here 411 or something like that. I think it was, and we'll do the same thing. I don't know where they're taking off today, but I'm going to assume it's here. We pulled in. By the way, if you're a member, you guys saw it if you watched it. We pulled in over by the FBO somewhere like over here. But I think they're going to depart from this gate. So we'll just set it here for now. And I'm going to check unless Sean's on here and he's like, that's not what we're going to do. I'm kidding, Sean. Sean's awesome. Let's put this over to about, let's go with 9:50. Let's go 10 o'clock. That gives us roughly 45 minutes. And we don't take that long, what we usually do, but that should get me going quick. I'm just going to click fly. And that's what's cool about 2020 is it fires up pretty quick. 24 takes forever sometimes. Condolences to you and your family. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. You got FSX Steam Edition. It was, I think, 5 to 6 years before. Okay, I gotcha. I was running FSX for years before 2020 came out, and I was really hesitant. Then I went to P3D. I was really hesitant to make the change to 2020, but I'm glad I did. It was definitely worth it, man. I mean, I know like there's a lot of people that don't like to make that jump, or maybe their computer can't handle it, or but man, I'm so glad I made it. And at first I was like, yeah, I don't like this very much, but I really tend to
Runway
like it. And
awareness.
2024
Okay.
is going to be
Feet.
good, but it's not there yet. We're almost there. We're not there yet. All right, we are here. Let me go ahead and throw the load up for Leonardo. I want to get the load sheet going. So a couple things I want to do. I'm going to click the load manager. We'll get that fired up. We're going to go 2020 continue. And this, if you're unfamiliar, this load manager really helps with, we got low oil quantity. By the way, we flew it all the way in here to New York from New York. So hence why we've got low oil quantity. So I want you to do a check on that. And we're going to top off the tanks. And then I'm going to reset it. And we should be good to go. Now, let's see what happens. LAX departures 2425. Thank you. Yeah, it's I'll give you guys a rundown on the bumps. We do have some turbulence throughout the entire flight today in this deal. So let's go and get the power on the aircraft, and I shut it down. So let's get the power. Battery's coming on right now, and this is cool because I know what switches do what, so I can see. Battery's locked. We're gonna go ahead and run the APU right now. After I'm done with the test here, I'm going to do a loop. Bell's coming off. APU fires right there. All 6 lights should be on. Hello, right? You guys probably can't see it, but you see those 6 lights right there? You can see them now. That's good to go. That means all your loops are good. And we'll pop that. And let's go ahead and start the APU. So we're going to go on the overhead here. And you want to throw this start pump to the on position. You want to make sure the right is on, and then we're going to go ahead and fire APU. Ready? 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Let it go. It should give you a good kick there because the APU is coming online right now. All right, well, the APU starts up. We'll have to get a couple things connected really quick. Let me go ahead and get that done right now. Close that. And we'll close that. Try to get the FMC working. All right, good. 4450, 4459,000. Wow, I was way off. We came in with fumes, apparently. Shoot, I forgot. We had pretty good weather all the way in. All right, let's. We got that on and running. Let's go ahead and open this up. We'll call Cliff today. Cliff is going to work. So let's get Cliff running as well, and we'll get him going. See what happens. Let's start setting up. Let's start setting up. Let's start setting up. What are you doing? That Cliff is thoroughly confused. All right, let's click this. I will drop that. We will start over again. Now let's see if we can't get him to run. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Okay, hold on. I'm going to quit this. I know. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. There's a couple things I need to connect really quick. My server, we'll get that going. We'll get everything else fired up here. What else do we need? SPAD. So one good thing about 24, guys, is, you know, with 24, there's a lot of these little programs that you don't need anymore, which is nice. Like SPAD, you wouldn't need. You could still do it with SPAD on 2024, but you don't need it, right? Like in 2020, you need it. You really do. With 24, you can get away with not having it and be okay. All right, we got those connected. I've got to go ahead and get my airplane ready to go on VPilot. We'll get that connected. All right, we're connected on VPilot now. We're good to go. FSLT is good. I just don't know what Cliff is doing. He's just kind of, I don't know what he's doing.
Audio test complete. Audio test complete.
Oh, maybe he was working the whole time and I'm the idiot. Could be. Let's start setting up. Let's start setting up.
Hi, Captain. How are you feeling today?
I'm going to close him. I'm going to close Cliff just for a minute. I just, he, you know, if you don't get that sequence right with him, he doesn't work. So I got to make sure he's good to go. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Now he's good to go. All right. John, what's going on, man? How are you? VREF Simmer. Hopefully you're well, bud. Hopefully you're getting sleep and she's growing and all that good stuff. It's a beautiful time, isn't it? All right, guys, we've got Cliff going. He's going to get the airplane working. We're going to do the same thing, I hope. We're going to go to GSX. We'll go ahead and sim brief is okay and see it working fine here. Let's just write down our fuel numbers and all that good stuff. I got to get the my ACARS running. So I'm going to click. We got to get paid for this deal. You guys, and another thing, the Rangers are not going to make the playoffs. I'm just telling you right now, that's not going to happen. It's very it would be a miracle if they made the playoffs. So I think our season's going to end next month, you guys. It's kind of for me, it's kind of a you know, a bittersweet thing. I'm happy about it because, you know, woo, we get to fly the line more, which I like. I like doing some line work stuff, you know, and especially if we could take a day off here and there and simulate a full day. Those are fun for me. I don't know what the heck. I'm glutton for punishment on that, but it's good to get in the 737 and fly the 73. I haven't flown the 73 in, gosh, probably a month or so, just because. All right, we've got 4450, so I got to write all this down here. 4450, just the fuel numbers. 4450, and we are in 4500 there. We've got what, 9,000 on the fuel. So if you look at the Rangers schedule, they're actually going to be playing San Jose, and you're probably wondering why we're going to Oakland when we have to play San Jose. Why wouldn't we fly into SJC?
Covers and pins.
What the freak are you talking about? Cancel checklist.
Roger.
Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Gosh, okay. So sometimes the mic goes off and he starts doing his own thing on me. Anyway, so that's the deal. What do you got there? John says, hey, wake up, Cliff. Yep, stop the small talk, Cliff. Get to work. Yes, she's only waking up for one bottle. ODARK 30 now. Big positive. Yes, sir. Nashville sealed their elimination fate last night. The question is, will Stamkos retire? Yeah, it is a good question. I don't know. That's a good question for sure. All right, you guys, we're going to get Cliff going here. He's starting his pre-flight. We're going to go upstairs and turn the floodlights on. I'm going to get some cockpit flood going, and then we're going to do our stuff, and he'll do his and all that. Looks like LA Center is online. They're doing, and we got San Diego, and we have SoCal approach on 128.050, looking at LAX Tower, 120.905. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Let's get our clearance first. I'll get the weather and we'll start working.
Hi, Captain. How are you feeling today?
Doing all right. 120.950 right there. Let's go ahead and flip it to 120.950. Before we do that, I'm just going to get the weather. Let's get the weather forecast in and we'll go for it. Hey, Pops, how are you? I know the hockey game's starting. I'm going to watch it later. Guys, I got to stop going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. Last night I started watching Batman Returns with, you know, The Dark Knight with Kristen Bell. Dude, I don't know what it is. I couldn't put it down. I love that movie. I watched it like 15,000 times already. It's a fun. Those are like my camp movies. When I go camping with the Scouts, I just went camping with them last week. It was, that's kind of the movies I watch. You know, they're in their tent. I put my noise canceling headphones on and I'm watching a movie until like 1 o'clock in the morning. Those are my camp films. All right. Enough of the small talk. Like you said, John, I got to get to work here. Let's see what we got for weather-wise, and I'll give you an update on all that stuff. And let's go and do that right now. Oh, my gosh. My arms are killing me. All right. There we go. 270 at 20 is the winds today. Nice and stiff. Coming right off the ocean, right? 10 miles visibility. Looking good there. Sky conditions are a few clouds at 014, so 1,400 feet. We got scattered layer at 5,500 and scattered at 15,000 feet. We're looking at temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter is 2994. All right, like Chris said, they're departing. There, it looks like we're departing 24 left and 24 right, 25 and 25 left and right. So we'll probably go into the 24s. I'm assuming we'll probably go 24 right. We'll see. Or 24 left. I don't know yet. We'll see what they do. You never know at this airport, so I'm just going to leave it. And I got in a little fight with if you watch the video when I flew into here, you guys, if you remember, I got in a fight with Beyond ATC. So if those devs are, I think they record a lot of it. I told them you guys should use the METAR and actually land what they're doing in real life, because that would be nice. All right, let's flip to this. I do want to hear the ATIS really quick. 133.8, and it's just always a good idea to do, just because even though I have it on my computer, it doesn't mean anything.
You have information, Bravo. Los Angeles International Airport ATIS information, Bravo 2353 Zulu. Wind 260 at 20. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,400. 5,500 scattered. 15,000 scattered. Temperature 17. Dew point 11. Altimeter 2994. Instrument approaches and RNAV RMP approaches in progress. Runway 24 right and runway 25 left. Or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. Runways 24 and 25. Notices to airmen AFDEX system in use. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Call for push only required onto a taxiway. Retake call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Bravo.
We got information, Bravo. Everything else was good. Let's go and flip that over there. All right, guys, so I'm going to re-import that OFP. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 5,800. We're stacking.
Heavy, Roger.
That's about right.
Left heading 236, maintain 2000.
So this is perfect. 10.2.
Heading 236, maintain
And we have 5,800 there. And then I'm going to shift some people to the front here. Just there we go. That's probably perfect. A little bit right there.
Trainer 8203 traffic, 2 o'clock in about 2 o'clock in about 2 miles. It's a Boeing 74. Correction, it's an A350. Altitude indicates 4,300.
Yeah, we have traffic inside Corona 8203.
Corona 8203, Roger. Maintain visual separation from that traffic. Contact SoCal departure 12805.
Maintain visual separation and contact SoCal approach 120.05 Corona 8203.
All right, guys, we've got PDC. We got PDC. Call sign 5,800. Look like so. I'll just do this with you.
American 6429, RNAV to Docker, rolling 25.
Okay, I'm going to shut this off while we're doing. I'm just going to turn this off, you guys, just for a minute, and then we'll go to the PDC together. We'll read it, and then I'll. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Where the heck is it? What did I do? Where did it go? There we go. No, it is not it. Where did who go? What's that movie from? Anybody know? All right, there we go. Let's take a look right there. ACARS, we've got 2335 or 000150. That's what we want. That one. All right. VAR. Okay, we've got MD-83 departure LAX, destination Oakland, route is the LAX. I'm going to read this.
Hi,
look
the
at
security and safety check are all done.
Oh, man.
Are we good to start boarding?
No, I want to get fuel on the aircraft. Oh, you fueled me up. Nope, you didn't. Okay. Let's get fuel on the aircraft first, and then we'll board. How's that?
Restart check completed to the line.
All right, Cliff has got his crap done today, man. We're doing 83. I want a little bit more gas than that. So what I'm going to do is click performance. We're going to go here. I'm just going to go 8,400. And if you stick it at 83, you're not going to get it. It's going to undershoot a little bit just because of the fluid dynamics and kind of you're not going to get all of the usable fuel. So That's kind of what I like to do. Let's go GSX here. We're going to click request refueling. Let's get that going. Delta Airlines. It's going to give us ground ops today. It's not really, but yeah, Chris, the menu is hooked. I can pull up the menu for you guys. I'll show you. We've got a menu tonight, but it is on our Discord channel. I posted it earlier in the week. I'm going to try to do that every week so you guys can see it. But I will also post it on here on my iPad. So we'll get the menu hooked up here in just a little bit. But if you wanted to get a better, closer look at what's on the menu today, go to our Discord channel at the FSBN. There's going to be a link there, and you can get it. And I like Discord because you can just text. It's really nice. There's no catch to it. There's no money involved. It's really a nice program. You can use it on your phone, your iPad, your computer. It's just the way to go. Okay, I'm going to click route. We got LAX. We're going to. I will do a co-route in here, just because. I might not need to, just because it's going to probably be one of those quick ones. Runway of choice. They didn't give us a runway, but I'm assuming where we are parked, we're probably going to be taking that northern 2-4 left. So I'll shoot for 2-4 left. How's that? Let's just do that. 2-4 left coming in, and we're looking at. We've got a Sumner 2 with 2-4 left. I'll just dump that there, and then we're going to go to arrivals, departures. Summer 2. Bueller. There you go. Summer 2. Out there looking for a risen transition. All right. We've got risen in there, and we've got FLW. And then we're doing the ESMO 3. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you guys tell me. ESMO 3, I think, right there. Are good. It's not. It's via ESMO, so just leave it. Probably going to be landing the 30s, I'm assuming. Let me look at the weather here in Oakland really quick. Oakland right now reporting 3005. Yeah, it's pretty within the hour on the TAF. It's not going to change that drastic. We'll go to the ILS 30 for now. I'll leave it blank. We'll click route, activate it, we'll execute it, and we'll go perf page coming up. 0 fuel weight, I've got 111.0. We'll throw that in there. We're going to block fuel with 16.6/N. That gives us the normal. And then we're going to go to reserves, about 6,000 pounds on the reserves. They got us climbing up to an altitude of 360. That might be a little too high for this route. We'll see what we get, but I'm going to throw that in there just for the heck of it. Just to make sure. Okay, we got Risen, FLW, ESMO, Oakland, altitude 360. They're giving us that. We're going to squawk 7734. Climb via the SID. Expect maintain 5,000, 350, 5 minutes after departure. You got it. So 7734. And then we're looking at a 128.05. We'll get that programmed as well. That's coming out. Okay, cruise wind 272.73. 272/73. We'll get that in there. ISA deviation, it's a -55, so it's +2. +2 on the deviation. That's good. Click takeoff. We're going to stop right there. And I like to go over here and put my stuff in. While I do this, I guess we're getting some gas on the aircraft. Yeah, we're loading fuel, 16.6. We got the fuel on board, so that's good. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Yes.
Okay.
Good. Boarding is requested, so I'm good with that. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. And here we're going to go to... That is so bright in my face. We're going to go flight mode brightness down to the night mode. Okay.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Good. All right. Airport is Los Angeles. It is dry. The winds are 270 at 20. Nice and stiff. And the outside air temperature, what were we pulling now? What did I say, 18? 17. It was close. And then we're going to go 2-4 left. Optimum on the flaps. Let's just shoot them to 11. We always do. There we go. And then out there, looks like 29094. 29094. Anti-ice is off. Packs are on. Takeoff weight coming in at 126.8. Nice and light, you guys. It's super light. I was sweating the departure out of Westchester. I'm not kidding. But this thing was fine. I didn't take any cargo. We probably could have, but I was doing the charts. Like I did the math, like on a real chart, and it was right on the line with the amount of fuel we had on the aircraft. We had 46,000 pounds of fuel coming from New York. Transcon flight. That's crazy. 50 degrees on the cell temp. We're going to go flap 11 and runway is 24 right. 24 left. And then we're looking at 30-35. And V2 speed 144. Oakland landing 28 and 30. Okay. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, man. That's good stuff. All right, back down here on the FMC. We're going to continue to do this. 130 is going to give us plenty of runway here. 135 and 144. I'll give you guys a briefing here in just a minute. Let's take a look at our legs page. We've got, I'm going to give you guys a brief. Let's do this together. I need your help. All right, so we're looking at the SID. We're going to do the Sumner departure. Where are you? Seal Beach, summer departure. There you go. I don't know why I'm saying Sumner. I'm thinking there's something out of Las Vegas like that. I don't know. Okay, you with me? We're going to do this together. I'm going to read. You tell me you want to look at the chart. So I want you folks looking at the chart. I'm looking at my FMC. And in the chat, you tell me we're good to go or not. Okay, here we go. We're going to be taking off this runway, this top one. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more so you guys can see it. We've got Delray, Eni, and then we're looking at 3,000 below at Delray, and we're looking at 5,000 below at Eni. NAC, NAC, I'm going to call it dark below 12,000. Summer, and then I'll move this over to you. Let's see what we got. After summer, I'm looking for Olaf, Risen, FLW. So after summer, we got Olaf, Risen, and then from there we're breaking off. That's fine. So we're out of here at this point, okay? So stand by. Let's see what we've got on the chart. After Risen, we've got FLW. Okay, I'm looking here. We got ESMO, and then I'll do the arrival with you. So let me know in the chat if that was good, and I'll do the arrival now, right now. Okay, Oakland arrival. So we'll take a look at the star. We're going to do the ESMO or RNAV. Same thing. I'm going to call it out. You guys tell me if it's wrong or if we got it. Okay, here we go. R after ESMO, it's going to be MJAW. Right there. MJAW, we're looking at 22,000 and above. Then skim between 15 and 19,000. Then we're looking at my rib between 9 and 10. My hip, my knee. This is pretty funny. My hip, my knee is at 7,000 even. And we got my shin. It's pretty cool. And then fix me. I've seen this before, but it's been a while since I've flown into here. And my calf at 5,000. Right there, my calf. And then Fernie at 4,100. Okay. And then we're in. We good to go on that? Departure looks good. I got thumbs up on that. Thank you. What about the arrival, you guys? And then all of that's good. My toe, and I know we're pretty much in from there. So we'll take a look. We'll get a it's going to spit us out probably about right here, and then we'll just hook up to this runway 30, and then we're in. Okay, I'm good with all that. Route data looks good. We're not going to have to worry about legs or anything like that today. We're at LAX, so let's go back to the airport on LA, and we will go to the taxi. I'm just going to show you the airport information, where we are. We're sitting over here. I'm guessing we're going to get 24 left, so we get a push out of here. We'll go nose to the right, push up on the inners. We go to the inners on Echo, probably going to give us Echo, maybe Echo 7, Echo 6. Plenty of runway, 10,000.8. We got it out of here. We already did our numbers, so we are set. And if we had a failure of an engine, we're going to do a return back to here. Longest runway in is going to be 12,923 feet. We'll take 25 right. So I'm just going to plug that in here on 25 right there, wherever you are. 25 right there. I'm just going to straight up ILS. We're just going to drop that in there. And I am going to dial that in just in case we don't want to be messing around up there. We're going to have our hands full with the airplane. If we had to, it's going to be 1099. So I'll plug that in there. This is a good plan to have, folks, if you ever needed to do a return back. It looks like 251 on the course. It's always a good idea to do. It just helps with, just decreases your workload a little bit, because you're going to have a high workload anyway trying to get the airplane stable. 251 right there, set. All right, airspeed coming in at 144. Altitude, I think they gave us a climb of 4,000 feet. I'll go ahead and do that with you here. 3, 4, armed, set. All right, take a look at the FMA. We got takeoff, set. We're going to do our overhead panel, and we are going to get out of here. We've got normal. These are capped. Push that in. That's good. Those are on. That's good. Galley is on. Those are off. AC bus, good. Start pumps off. Fuel heat's good. That's off. Emer lights are armed. Seatbelts are coming on. That is off. Those are off. Anti-ice is on. These are off. One pump's good for now. Air is on. No, air conditioning was on before, right? Hang on. There we go. Okay, air conditioning's on. We got duct pressure. Good. You don't really need it. It's so nice today here. That's good. Take a look at our EPU. Good. All right, guys, I'm good with that. Normal, coming down the chute here. Clear that. Supplies coming on the right side. We'll keep the left off for now. All right, landing altitude in Oakland. I think it's pretty much sea level, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at my paperwork. It is 9 feet. We're going to call that sea level. And their pressure in Oakland right now, 3008. Right about there. Okay, that's good. That's at 0. Those are good. And auto, we'll go ahead and unlock the door just until we get ready here. That's off. We already checked all of this. Cockpit flood is on. Logo lights are on. That's all good to go. Good. Annunciator test. We'll pull the dimmet. All right, overhead's done. The MCP is done. Flight directors are on both sides. Art's coming in. We're going to throw that flight art. Takeoff flex coming up. We're going to go 50 on the takeoff flex. Right there. Good. We've already checked this. 83, 50, 16.5, and 0 fuel weight should be 111. And it's down because that was takeoff out of HPN out of New York. So we're going to have to just verify this. We'll get this going. We'll get this airplane pushed. I'll be rocking and rolling. Chris is 9. All right. All that's good to go. That's good. All right, coming in here, we're going to go trim at 16. Oh, CG's coming up to 16 right there. Flap's going to be 11. We'll set our 11. Boop. All right, let's go and check this. Make sure we're good to go. suitcase handle, both sides. We got free good movement, and then we're going to check our long trim. I see it's working nice. Set it, and we'll bring our trim all the way down. Good. That's good. We're going to set the flaps down to 11. Set. That's coming up, and then we're looking at 7734. 7734 set in the box. We are good on standby there. Lights are good. That's off for now. We'll go take off armed. We'll keep this open, and our flows are done. One thing I need to do is come over here and just check my emergency oxygen. Looks good. We heard there's a lot more to that test than that, just letting you know, but it's not simulated. All right. Cliff did the walk-around inspection. He's ready to go. I'll jot down the paperwork here. We've got 8350 over 8300 and nothing in the center. Brings us up to 16.7. Minimum fuel is 13.9 before we could take off. All right. I want to give you guys a heads up on the turbulence today, so bear with me. I'm going to do this pretty quickly. I'm just going to highlight my route. I'll give you, kind of allow paste. I'm just going to paste this route in the app, and we should be good. If I could paste it, paste. Go. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna go vertical. 28 to 26, 36. All right, so we probably won't get into the bumps until we get to Mickey. Right after we'll be, it's going to be turbulent. Light turbulence is forecasted. Light occasional chop, I think. Pretty much on the departure all the way up. So that's kind of what we've got to look forward to. I'll give you a briefing right now. Folks from the flight deck, welcome aboard Flight 5800 nonstop over to Oakland. Time en route looks like a 60 or actually 50 minutes to about an hour and 10 depending on traffic. Once we're airborne, we might have a little bit of light turbulence up on the climb. Hopefully it'll smooth out for us a little bit. We'll see if we can get that seatbelt sign off. It's going to be a pretty quick flight, so we'll have to play it by ear. Once again, I want to thank you for watching the FSBN channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to the channel. That helps us a lot. Sit back, relax, enjoy the 56-minute flight over to Oakland. All right. Just give me 1 second. We'll run our checklist. I'll get the clearance, and we're out of here. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? And while I do that, I'm going to run over here and get the banner on top for you guys so you can see. Give me a sec. All right, folks, here we go. I'm back. Let's go get the checklist run and let's get out of Dodge. Let's see if Cliff is good to go. I'm going to ask him for departure. You ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead. No questions.
All right, good. I didn't think you would. You did. Pre-start check below the line.
Covers and pins.
Removed.
Aircraft log and documents.
Checked on board.
Altimeters.
29.903 set. Set and check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you
Set.
locate your assigned seats,
Fuel,
please
oil,
place your
hydraulic
smaller items
quantities.
under the seat in
Checked.
front of you to provide more
Zero
room for
fuel
larger
weight.
items in our
Set.
overhead
TRP.
If you need assistance,
Takeoff
contact
flex.
the flight attendant. If you are unable to
50
accommodate any
takeoff
item
flex.
that you haven't, please bring it to the boarding door and
Stabilizer.
we will check it for you.
Decimal
Also,
6
the
set.
safety instruction
Flaps
card
takeoff
in your seat
selector.
pocket. If you are seated
Stowed.
at an exit seat, also review
Speed
the
bugs.
exit seat
Set.
criteria.
Pre-start check below the line completed.
All right, appreciate that, Cliff. We're going to go ahead and get going here. So let's go shut our doors and get everything out and ready. Get that back door closed, and we'll get this show on the road. What do you think? Quick flight, which is nice. Trans pump's on my side, aux pump coming on. And we're going to go ahead and shut that back door.
Hey guys, all
Upstairs coming
packs
up.
are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes. Yes, please. Okay. Yes. 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 Yes, we're clear to close. Whenever you're ready. Close it up. Gosh. All right, pumps on. And we're looking good here, guys. Let's go ahead and call for push. And we'll go from there.
Go.
RNAV Delaware 24 left clear for takeoff, Southwest 1423.
I don't think we need a push clearance, but we would definitely call. I'm just going to make sure we're not going to push back on any taxiway or anything like that. Clear this to nighttime. Yeah, we're good. Well, actually, we're going to be on Yankee, so we'll probably push us on Yankee. That will be a problem. Oh my gosh. I could kick my chair back because this is not going to work. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get the chutes going here. All right. Woo. Here we do it. Let's do it. Did I miss anything? All right, I think we're all ready to go. Let's do this. I just want to make sure I'm not going to push on a Yankee. So let me just call him and verify. Yeah, we might. Let me just call him up. Let me see. The heck are you talking about? What did I hit? I hit something. Just want to make sure my audio is set. Output device is there. Apply there. Click OK. And we're looking at 120.95. That's our tower. That's what we want. Let me give him a call. LA Tower, Riptide 5800. We're at the gate here looking for a push onto Yankee.
Riptide 5800, LA Tower, good evening. Check your transponder. Squawk 7734, make sure it's active.
7734, and we're good now.
Southwest 1423, contact departure. Have a good day.
Departure Southwest 1423, see you.
We're looking at departure on 120. What was that? 128.050, I
Riptide
think.
5800, I see you now. Push and start on to Yankee approved, face north. Expect 24 left.
Okay, push is approved on a Yankee. We'll face north. We'll expect 24 left. Riptide 5800. All right, let's go. All right, Cliff, wake up. Before start
Wipers
check.
on. Parking brakes.
Set.
Doors.
Closed.
Startup and pushback clearance.
Approved. Wipers off.
Before start check completed, ready for engine start.
Wipers off.
Wipers off.
Wipers park.
Set.
All right, bro. Well, he did it.
LA Tower,
He's
Korean
got to
Air,
do it
43 Heavy. Any chance
once.
you could get a expected runway for us?
He's got, you know, he's got to do it
43
once.
Heavy, LA Tower, no problem. We can expect 25 right for departure tonight.
25 right, off. Thanks, 43 Heavy.
Do you want to put no? I don't want to start the engines before push. Thanks. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Wipers on. I love it. I love the emoji. Wipers on. Yeah, of course. You guys want to see the menu really quick before we push? I do have to do one thing. I got to get my departure in there. The frequency here. We're supposed to depart 128.05.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah, 128.050. I just want to make sure we're good there. 128.050. 128.050. 128.050 is set. That's our backup. We're ready to go.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Hang on just a minute. Let me, what is going on? Why are you yelling at me? The gear's good. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. But I need to do this for you. If you guys want to see the menu, I'll pull it up.
Locking gear.
I think I put it under the schedule, didn't I? No, what did I do with it? Yeah, here it is. All right, I'm going to post the menu up here for you so you guys can see. This is what we got for tonight. We've got some nice appetizers going. And all that good stuff. Power back, yeah, exactly. We could do a power back on this airplane too. So we got some cool appetizers, some salads there for you. Some nice entrees. Look at how many entrees we got. Grilled Norwegian salmon with lemon. Chicken breast roasted with mixed mushrooms. 8-ounce center cut ribeye. Ooh. Broccoli and then grilled asparagus. This looks awesome. Look at this. All right, I want to know in the chat what you guys would eat. And remember, you can download. This is available for you on our Discord channel, so you can see what we want. But I want to see in the chat what you would eat. And with that, we're hooked up and ready to go. I'm going to have to tell it what I want. Okay. Continue the pushback, please. Do you want to know? I don't. I keep forgetting. I want to go nose to the right, tail to the left.
Release parking brakes.
All right. Ready? Let's go write this down. All right, we're out of here, out of the gate.
Release parking brakes.
46. That's pretty good. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes to do this 046 on out of the gate.
Release parking brakes.
0546. Quantity on 16 over 15. Hydraulics 14 over 14. All right, you can't rush me. Go.
Release parking brakes. Commencing
Brakes
push.
release. Let's go.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, guys. Here we go. We're on the push. Finally making it. Woohoo! All right. Let's start them up, dude. Can you imagine that? Start left engine.
Starting left engine.
All right, guys. I want to hear this
Left
thing
star
start
valve
up.
open. 10-2. Oil
It's
pressure.
super nice out there. All right, we got M1 rotation.
N1.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Fuel on.
22 fuel on.
Fuel flow, EGT, left start valve closed.
Must be another day at work. Hear that sound? That means we're working. All right, we got good light off on that one. Looks good.
Stabilizing.
EGT's coming back. Good rollback.
Stabilized.
All right, let's start the right engine. You know what? I mean, we're so light. I'd hate to start both of them. I won't start the right. We'll just keep the left on. We'll keep the APU running. And then the problem is with that is you got to go through the whole checklist with them. So that's a bummer. You know what? I'll have him go through the process. Actually, I'm just trying to think what would be better. All right, you can stop pushing me back, buddy.
Set parking brakes.
Okay, park brake coming set. The problem is Cliff doesn't do a delayed start, so that's kind of why. We're super light, so I'd hate to start both engines is what I'm saying. But otherwise, we're going to be running a checklist. It's just a pain in the neck. So I'm just going to run the checklist. I'll do an after start check with him. And then I'll do it on my side just really quick, and then we'll do a delayed start. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I think it's going to work that way. Supplies,
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
we'll keep this going.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right. That's good. That's coming on. It's his flows to do, but I'm just looking. I'm going to set flaps right now to 11, and I'll do a check. All right, we'll do an after check with him. After engine start check.
Korean 43 Heavy, we're ready for push with information Bravo.
Start right
Korean
engine.
43 Heavy, LA
Starting
Tower,
right
thanks
engine.
for Bravo. Push and start on the kilo, face south.
Right start valve open. N2, oil
Face
pressure.
south onto Kilo Korean 43.
Ain't gonna work. It sucks. I really like them to do a delayed start, you know.
N1.
Because we're going to be riding the brakes all the way to the
Fuel
runway.
on.
Fuel on. That's one good thing about 24 is the dynamics are a little bit of friction dynamics. It takes a lot more breakaway thrust.
Fuel flow, EGT.
To move.
Right start valve closed.
All right, once we get on that bus, looking at 40, 35. There it is. Good kick. Right side's looking good. Frequencies are good. Check that. Generator's good. It's
Stabilizing.
holding.
Stabilized.
Left generator coming on. Good. It's taking the load. Back on. Good.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Carry
our
on
flight
my
today.
side. Start
Flight
pumps
is
off.
speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat
All right.
pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations.
All right, shut the
require
lights off
compliance with
and
this
let's get the heck
information,
out of
as
here.
well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle.
After
Tighten
engine
by
start.
pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap
After
on the
engine
buckle.
start check.
It is our policy
Ignition.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
Off.
Doors are clearly
Electrical
marked with
loads.
exit signs and
Checked.
instructions for door
Air
operation.
conditioning supply.
Auto.
Doors equipped
Galley
with
power.
escape
On.
signs.
Ice protection panel.
Locate the exit nearest
Off.
you and nearest exit
Pneumatic
gate
crossfeed
behind
valve
you.
levers.
Closed.
In an emergency,
Flight
lights
controls.
will illuminate the aisle.
Flight controls
The
check
cabin is
completed.
pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel
Flight
will open
controls
and
check
oxygen mask
completed.
will appear.
Hydraulic pumps
Remain
and
seated
pressure.
with your seatbelt
High.
Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the
Checked.
balloon may not inflate.
Annunciator
Cover your
panel.
nose and mouth with the mask.
Checked.
Place the elastic mask
Ground
around
equipment.
your head
Removed.
and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your
Removed.
own mask before
All
assisting
clear
others.
signal.
Received.
Your seat bottom cushion
Flaps,
may be used as
slats.
a flotation
11
device.
degrees
Pull
set.
up and remove the cushion upon
Set.
exiting the aircraft.
After start
Place your
check
arms
completed.
around the cushion and hold on to the straps located
Cleared on the
back.
left.
This is a non-smoking flight.
Cleared
Smoking
on
is
the
not
left.
permitted in the cabin
We
or
are
lounge
clear on the
doors.
right.
Cabin lights will now
Taxi
be turned
check.
off. Reading light
Fuel
buttons
heat.
are located
Off.
above your seat. Thank you
Flaps
for your
and
attention.
slats.
11 degrees takeoff.
Bugs and TRP.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
No changes.
Takeoff briefing.
Performed.
ATC flight guidance systems and nav aids.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
LA Tower, Seabird 9155.
Set and checked.
FMS.
Seabird
Pre-flight completed.
9155, LA
APU
Tower,
air
good
and
evening,
master
wind
switch.
260 at 20, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Both off.
Brake temperature and
left, clear to
pressure.
land, Seabird 9155.
Checked.
Taxi check completed.
All right. You ready? Let's do this. LA Tower, Riptide 5800, taxi.
Riptide 5800, LA Tower, altimeter 29904, runway 24 left, taxi via Yankee Echo.
Okay, 24 left via Yankee Echo for Riptide 5800, thanks. Let's rock and roll, guys. Okay, brakes off. Now let's get out of here. Push the throttle a little bit. Like with 2024, the breakaway thrust is so much more. All right, every time we go, I'm hearing Willie Nelson. Use 1TR, 1 taxi, yeah. One thrust reverser. That's right. Spill a thrust reverser in idle. He's hilarious. That would be really funny. Otherwise, you just ride the brakes, man.
688 Heavy, LA Tower, hold your push. We have a traffic aircraft behind you. I'll get you going to it.
All right, guys, we're going straight ahead on a Yankee, and then we're going to go to Echo.
And it's on the 688 Heavy for planning purposes. Expect 25 right.
Expecting 25 right. That's on 688 Heavy.
All right. Okay, we got Echo coming in. So it's not this right, it's the next right. So this right over here is not the one we need. We need the next one. You can see Echo with the arrows. That's the one we want. This one is Delta. I don't want Delta. It works. Yeah, I'm sure it does. The problem is I don't think the sim has idle reverse. I wish it did, because that would be awesome. Use thrust reverse. I love it. Oh man, I think I'd laugh if I see the buckets come out. Kunk. I'm sure they did that. I mean, in idle reverse, really, why not? Because it's in idle, you wouldn't even touch the throttle. It's actually probably a pretty good idea. At least with this airplane, because the engines are high
we're
up.
not fully ready for taxi, but would it be okay if we pull up just a bit so the Lufthansa can have some room?
Korean 43 Heavy, that'd be very nice if you can get your full forward. That would be appreciated.
All right,
All right, guys, we're on Echo. We're going to take Echo all the way down the runway. We have no runways to cross.
Heavy, as soon as you are the Korean air is out of your way, you can push on to Kilo, face south.
With a length of Korean traffic pushing to the south.
On the road again.
Speedbird 9155 Heavy, welcome to Los Angeles. Do you have a gate assignment today?
Nothing major, but T-bit would be most welcome.
Perfect. Speedbird 9155, exit right on Quebec, cross 25 right on Quebec, taxi Bravo, Lima, stand 205.
Stand 205, cross 25.
All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and
that was just repeat.
get ready for the
Cross 25
checklist.
right on Quebec, then Bravo, Lima to stand 205.
25 right, Quebec, Lima, Quebec, Bravo, Lima.
Cabin crew,
205,
be seated for
Speedbird 915.
takeoff. Lineup check.
Cabin.
Secured.
Windows.
Left side closed.
Right side closed. Annunciator panel.
Checked.
Ignition.
Set to Bravo.
Air conditioning supply.
Auto.
Transponder set to TARA. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Lineup check completed.
I think I got one pack that needs to be turned on, so give me a second. Like I saw it at the corner of my eye. I can't look up now, that would be treacherous. Now's not the time.
Korean 43, we're ready for taxi now.
Korean 43 Heliby, LA Tower, altimeter 29904, runway 25 right, taxi via Kilo Bravo.
25 right, he's on the south side.
25 right via Kilo Bravo, altimeter 29904.
Come on, bro,
43.
get up there. No, they're both on. Good. Just wanted to verify that, that's all. All right, guys, in the chat, shoots on, please. If you're a member, you can throw the emoji out there. Yeah, we need a Willie Nelson emoji. I agree, for sure. Something with on the road again. That's hilarious. All right, shoots on in the chat. Let's get this airplane airborne. Let's get out of here. Takeoff is going to be normal. We'll go ahead and pitch to about 15 degrees nose up. And it's a straight out, pretty much runway heading. Looking like, let's see here, 251 on the heading. I'll go set that right now, 251. 250. $251 set. Tapping the brakes. Oh man. Okay, we got Echo 8, then we got Romeo, Echo 7, and then all the way to the end. It's not working. I can't get my seatbelt in. Hang on. I'm gonna MEL it. You can't MEL a seatbelt. I think you need it. It's actually a really good question. Like, you definitely need the harness, but I don't know if I don't think there'd be any MEL relief if you had a seatbelt issue. I'd have to look it up. Probably not. They kind of want their pilot strapped into the airplane, don't you think? All right, we're good. All right, you guys, here we go.
5800, wind 240 at 17, gusting 27. Runway 24 left, RNAV Delray, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, 24 left, RNAV Delray, cleared for takeoff, Riptide 5800. All right, RNAV Delray, I can see it. You're cleared on your side. We make sure we're not going to take off on a taxiway. I've got 24 left. By the way, that was a jab to some airline I know.
Approaching.
I don't know.
24 left.
All right, 24 left is set. Let me just call them ready. Ready? Let's get up this hill. There's a little hill here. All right, we got RNAV Delray straight ahead. We want to keep it under 5,000. Actually, 3,000. Okay, we are on the runway. I've got runway lights ahead. Looking good. All right, you guys, we're going to go 1.4 on the EPR, and then we'll push it up. Here we go, bringing them up.
On runway 24 left.
We got some wicked stuff in terms of winds. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready. 1.4 auto throttle is armed. Well, let's go. Push it up. Shoot. I don't have the throttle cam. I don't know what it's gonna show you. Hopefully that's good. 120 knots right now.
V1.
We're go.
Rotate.
There we go. Nice and easy. Right up and down the runway here. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up.
Positive rate.
In the wells. 20 degrees on the nose.
Riptide 5800, contact departure 128.05. Good evening.
Okay, we're departure. We'll see you. 128.05.
19er, runway 19er, clear to land.
Left downwind, runway 19er, clear to land, 577.
Departure, Riptide 58. I'm climbing through 1,044.
800. It's 1771, roger, climb, via CITIC, maintain 13,000.
We had to sit up to 13,000, 1771.
3,000 under it.
Runway 31 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 31 left, 521 Victor X-ray.
Give him a call here. Departure, Riptide 5800, climbing through 22 for 4. Climb check.
Shoreline 5800, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via CITIC.
Okay, climb via the SID, Riptide 5800. Alright, I'm going to go with vertical speed. We'll set our VS on, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. We're going to go VNAV climb. Flaps coming up.
At 1771, contact Daly Center 126552, good day.
And
4652
nav's
for
on check.
United 1771, we'll see you.
Slats up. Climb check. Do not descend, you stupid thing. Do not descend. We're below 5. I've got RNAV track to NAC. There we go. I'm watching this airplane. It will go nuts on you if you're not paying attention. And I'm going to go direct to NAC. You do not want to get off track on this just because of the
Shoreline 5800, contact Daly Center 126.52, bye-bye.
126.552. 126 what? LA Center 126.525. Okay, we're going to go up to climbing up now to 12,000 right there. I'm going to go VNAV climb. Let's get the climb in. There we are, and then I'll give him a call. That's off, that's off. Now we're on the climb. Okay, let's give him a call. 126.525.
Fairlight 3308, contact Valley Tower 120.95, good day. Fairlight 3308.
Okay, through 5,000 feet, we're doing a 250, climbing to 12. I'll get him to do a climb check. Climb check. Let me give him a call. LA Center, Riptide 5800, climbing through 5.4 for 12.
Shoreline 5800, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Okay, 360 on the climb, Riptide 5800. 360, 36,000, armed, VNAV on, seatbelts on. On.
Climb check complete.
Thank you. All right, we got the climb check in. We're looking good through 6,000. Like I said, it's pretty a little bit bumpy just because of the slats are up too. I'm just going to verify that. Slats are up, set, and we're going to go to 24 here on the flap. That's for our landing. We're just going to get that ready. Okay, pretty good climb out of here. We got dark coming in. Just going to set this to 0. And we're climbing through it. Can't see anything out the windows. Straight ahead is nothing but ocean. It's the Pacific Ocean.
Sorry. Oh, no worries. We were just confirming.
Right here.
Clear to send via Hollywood 1 yet, or no? Just make sure we are level flight level 320. United 213, descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, interior altimeter 2902.
Sean, how
via
are you?
Hollywood 1 2902. United 213 Heavy.
All right, once we hit that 10,000 feet,
Contact SoCal approach
280
128.05, resume public
on the
speed.
speed.
SoCal approach 128,
Now I'm going to keep it at, we'll see what happens, but we got the ILS fail. That's okay, as we're out of the range.
Delta 2107, resume published speeds, and contact SoCal approach 128.05.
2805, normal speeds.
All right, we're turning that northbound track now. All right, through 10.7. How are we doing on the pressurization? All right, we're doing pretty good. The rate's coming up. The cabin altitude is nice and stable. So ahead of us, you can see off of the right side of the aircraft, that's going to be basically Santa Barbara's up there, that kind of stuff. We're essentially still heading over due west, pretty much over the Pacific. Once we hit this summer, we'll start our northbound track turn. I'm just looking at the airplane here at 309. That's good. Okay, the seatbelt's coming off for me. I think we're good. Like I said, I expect light turbulence, if anything. I don't know, Chris, if you've seen something different, but I'm seeing reports of just light stuff.
LA Center, good evening. Correction, good afternoon. There, Jet. November 417 Bravo Alpha, 16.3, climbing 190.
Nora 417 Bravo Alpha, LA Center, climb and maintain level 280.
Level 280, November Bravo Alpha.
All right, look at that. Now my slats are up. I
United
knew something was
213,
wrong.
resume published speeds, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
You guys saw that. I had this up. So I was looking at the flap lever going, why aren't we accelerating?
128.05.
That's why.
128.05.
So kept it at 280, which is the limitation for the slat. So that's good. Yeah, I was looking at this like, why do we have a takeoff light on? We shouldn't have that on. But now we're accelerating, and we're headed to the north track now. We're taking that northbound turn up. And we've got Olaf coming in, and once we hit Olaf, it's going to be risen, and there's 13,000, and we're climbing like a homesick angel. This thing's we're super light, so blast off time. Beautiful MD-80. Something about that 1960s design, right? T-tail.
572, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Lindbergh altimeter 3000.
Showing nothing. Thank you. Awesome. Even better. That means we're going to keep the speed up. Chris says we're good. We're good, man. We got good rides. I'm good with that. All right, we're approaching 17. Once we hit 18, we'll go 2992. And then I'm going to start planning our descent. I'm going to open my drink. I got a new drink here, you guys. We're looking at the bubbly. It's pineapple coconut. Check that out. I want to see how that's going to go. Pineapple coconut. Interesting. All right, here's a niner 2 coming on the barrow. 1, 2, and it's set. Let me tell him. Transition now.
Set.
Delta
that was fun.
286, contact Denver Center 133.52.
33.52, Delta 86, see you.
All right, Delta fans. I want you to tell me, do
LA
some
Center,
research for
Korean
me.
43, passing 10,000 on the Orca.
I want to know,
LA Center, climb and maintain level 370.
by the way, is this thing set or not?
370, Korean 43 heavy.
Can you see the throttle, Quad? Just want to make sure. All right, you see that? You see this? Okay, that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good stuff. All right, so what I want is, I want to know the shortest A350 ETOPS flight that Delta flies. Shortest A350
LA
ETOPS
Center,
flight.
shooter on 1, single F-18, 46 miles west of Rodin, flight level 340 and Whiskey 291, request IFR to North Island.
That's pretty cool. F-18, that's awesome.
Stutter 11, LA Center, squawk 4772.
Light chop near San Francisco, 6,000 on descent. Pop says this is going to be a fast flight. Yes, it
Giant
is.
330, resume published speed.
I don't think I
approach
finished my,
128.05.
I don't think I finished my thought on the reason why we're landing
resume published speed.
in
Contact
Oakland.
SoCal approach 128.05.
The issue is San Jose's closed at this time, and there's noise issues over there.
Stutter 11, radar contact.
Gee, really?
6 miles west of the Mission Bay VOR. Clear
by an
to
airport. Somebody tell them
North Island Airport via direct mouse, then it's filed. Maintain flight level 300.
I get it, right?
Roger, we'll descend and maintain flight level 300 and request direct to Rodin if able. That was our exit 6.
But you got to understand, we're probably due to land right at midnight. So,
5,000, Limburg altimeter 3000.
Yeah, San Jose closes, so we can't fly to San Jose, but Oakland and San Jose are very close to each other. So that's why we're going to Oakland. Tomorrow morning, I will reposition the aircraft from Oakland over to San Jose. And then I think we fly out, let's see what my paperwork says, but we fly back home, I want to say on, let me look what Sean has given me. Sean, he said he's got us going from Oakland today.
Stutter 11, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
Tomorrow we go to San Jose.
119.6, good day, shooter on 1.
And then on Sunday, we're flying out. We're going back home. Man, that's a long flight, you guys. Oh my gosh. You want to know what block time is on this thing? Shoot. That's not too bad. 5 hours. 5 hours block. It's pretty good. We'll take it. It's better than 6. 6 hours coming out here. And by the way, this is the last flight, last westbound trip of the year. I'm done after this.
Descend via the Rocker
That's
2
pretty
arrival.
cool.
Burbank altimeter 2992.
All right, we're looking at what's our 124. 0.76, 124. Yeah, we can go way up. Our paperwork has us at. I'm going to get the weather here coming in.
417 Bravo Alpha, descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
77.
Altimeter 2992.
Angel 4 arrival 2992, 7 Bravo Alpha.
Yep, we're good. At this weight, we're okay to climb.
Air 311 Delta Echo,
all the way up to
3000, LA altimeter 2993.
Okay, paperwork's done. I'm good. We're going to go ahead and push this thing up. So we're going to go 360, but what I'm going to do is on our legs page here, Cruise page. We got 360. We're going to go 0.77. Shoot. I hit the fat fingered it, and there we go. And then we're going to go legs. That's it. So, like I said, it's going to be tough and difficult to get up to 360.
Air 311 Delta
Just
Echo, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
2805 for 1 Delta Echo.
DTW to MSP.
LA Center, good evening, Delta 252. We're approaching from the north
Okay,
flight
hold
level
on.
330, 20 miles and do it.
Okay, let me know on the output volume if it was drowning me out. It shouldn't now.
Delta
So we should be good.
Center to contact. It's going to be the Iron Man 2
I don't
arrival. LA altimeter 29993.
I turned it way
Stand
down.
by,
I could
Iron
keep
Man
turning
2,
it down.
993, Delta 22.
America 2953 LA Center, climbing maintain level 290.
Okay, try that. I turned it way down. So Chris, is that 350? I need an ETOPS 350 from Delta. So I'm looking for the shortest ETOPS route.
Turn 30 degrees left for traffic.
30 left, 1771.
All right, I cut.
Clock 10 miles, opposite direction, flight level 335 descending.
And we've got his contrail in sight.
I wish I was flying during the day. You know,
Looks like we're under him now.
that's
Should
better.
be no factor.
As long as I can hear it, we're okay. If I can't hear
1771,
ATC,
we're able to see direct needles VOR.
then we're gonna have a problem.
Direct needle 1771.
But I can hear it, so that's good. All right, guys, let's get a look at Oakland.
American 134, Salt Lake Center's offline. Radar service is terminated for search crew.
Over to you to come on.
All right, let's see. Oakland weather right now. The ATIS 260 at 16.
Over to Denver. Have a good night. Yeah.
Gusting 25. Ooh, this is going to be spicy. Gusting 25. Looks like 10 miles visibility. Sky condition is few clouds. 2,000 feet. Broken at 40.
45. Rounders 3 arrival, runway 26 left transition. Las Vegas
Is Oakland Center online? They are not.
Alright, we'll descend the Rounders 3, 26
Okay.
left transition with information zero on board.
Okay, we got broken at 4,500 and we're looking at broken at 65. Temperature's 14, dew point 06. Altimeter's coming in at 3007. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm doing this early, normally this flight wouldn't take off until 10 p.m., 10:45 p.m. Pacific. So, Pacific daylight. So, we're doing this early just because if I did that, it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, it'd be, 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the morning out in the east, and that wouldn't be good for me either. So, we're simulating that it's the exact time of the departure. That's why we're flying at night, unfortunately. All right, so 26016 gusting 25, 30. They're landing, arriving 30 and 28. I like runway 30. It's it's kind of surrounded by the ocean, the bay. It's pretty. Crap, I gotta remember where we park. I think we park to the north, don't we, Sean? Let's see. His paperwork says. Paperwork says we are going somewhere crazy. Ramp 170 at Signature Aviation. Okay. I don't see any exact notes, but we'll take a look. Okay, guys, 34,000. We're approaching 36 here. I will plan on runway 30. I'd rather 30. 28. 28's not going to cut it for us. 2,600 feet. Nah, I'll take the pavement with the wind that we have. 10,500 feet. I know we're taxi. We got to taxi all the way to the north side of the airport because I think we're like in the general aviation side or something like that. Sean, you got to let me know. But I think that's where we're going.
Maintain level 330.
I maintain flight.
If I remember correctly, and I could be way off, but I think that's what it is. All right, we're just going to shoot.
Riptide 5800, Oakland Center is offline. Radar services terminate, pictures approved, thanks for flying.
Hey, have a great night. We'll see you. Riptide 5800. All right, 35,000. Okay, 122.8. He just handed us off, so 122.8. 122.8. Flip it over there. Okay. 1,000 to go. 35 for 36. And we'll go ahead and settle in here in just a minute. We're not going to settle in too long. We've got about 5 nautical miles. Top, we're just right on to the our top of climb here, and we're looking at the arrival. We're going to be hit the R good. ESMO coming in, and that's above 28. Come on, airplane, get up there. Get up there, man. Yeah, we're in the, it's a little bit choppy. Maybe keep it at 0.76. We'll see. Anyway, difficult to see at night though. All right, we've got Mini at my knee coming in at 7,000. The arrival, let's see here, we can do, we're just going to do the ILS with a visual. It's beautiful weather out there, you guys. It'll take us right to it. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Oakland. I'll give you guys a rundown what to expect. If I can find it. All right, so there's Oakland approach. We're going to go runway 30. Boop. We're going to pin that. So that's going to dump us off at Fanny there, or Franny. And then we're going to go straight in. That's pretty much it. It's, dude, flying the West is so nice. I mean, it's congested, it's busy, but weather-wise, generally speaking, you're not going to get the absolute junk. You'll get the fog, but you're not going to get the junk that you get in the Northeast, where it's just freaking delays plus weather. All right, cruise, we're done. Okay, guys, we're at cruise altitude. Looks pretty good. Through outside here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off just a minute. Looks great. You know, not much. Seatbelt sign's coming off. Make a PA too. Let's say, folks, from the flight deck, we've reached for cruising altitude 36,000. Seatbelt sign's coming off just for a minute. We'll be looking like 74 miles top of descent. I'll be heading down to the Oakland area. The weather in Oakland right now, weather is winds 260 at 16, gusting about 30 miles an hour. We'll definitely expect some bumps, so we might set the flight attendants a little earlier. Temperature right now into Oakland is, this I should have had it written down. Oops. 57 degrees in Oakland. That's beautiful. My gosh. That's it. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the ride. All right, so I'm going to elect to do the ILS into Oakland. So we're going to go to the arrivals. ILS is already set there. Let's go to the legs page. And let's see. We've got my shin, Fernie. After that, we've got Wavon, Maito, and runway 30. We're in. That's it. Big altitude restrictions, mine 8 7,000. We'll make sure we hit that restriction up. And with that, that is it. We've got 65 nautical miles, top of descent. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in, ready to go. Performance coming up. We're going to go to the landing, and I definitely want to add the gust factor into there. So we're going to go Oakland. It is dry. The winds are 260 at 16. 260/16. Outside air temperature is 14. We're going to add some ref to this. We're looking at 25, so we can do half the gust. Let's do 15 just to be safe. So I'm going to add 15 knots to the ref. And that 15 knots helps us with any turbulence or gusts that we might get. We want to keep good airspeed when it's gusty like this. In case if we need to bail out and pour the coals, we can get the heck out of there pretty quickly. So we'll go ahead and do that. And so runway, there are plenty of runways. So I'm not concerned with stopping distance or anything like that. Flaps 40 degrees. Again, it's going to be good at 40, a little higher on the spool. We'll take that. And looking at 3007 decimal 07. Reversers, yes. Auto brake, we're going to say medium. And then landing weight, estimating landing weight, 119. Let's say 120, 120. We'll always round up a little bit. You can see the factor distance there, 6,000 feet. And this is pretty darn accurate. I've done it by hand as well with our charts. It's pretty accurate. I mean, it's pretty good. Medium braking, and that gives us 6,000. This runway is approximately 10,000. So I could even drop this auto brake to minimum. And that's pushing it. That's 1,000 feet difference, man. What do you want? What did you say? Oakland, descend via the arrival, no separation. Okay, thank you. Minimum auto brake puts us up to 9,600. Let's just go medium. It's fine, plenty. All right, that gives us a ref speed 142. We're looking at 146 for the approach. We're looking at 176, 153. These are our up speed. So we have up speed 224, 0 extension 176. What we need slat in by that. Flap 15 to be 153. Can't go below that. Without 15 is what it's saying. And you're at 40, 142, but we're going to hold 146. All right, that's the plan anyway. 44 miles to go. Any questions on the descent? You guys, let's take a look at the approach while we're here. I'm going to brief you. Okay, I'm looking at the second August 24 11-3 page, ILS in Oakland. We've got ATIS of 133.7. We got a tower frequency of 118.3. We're going to set that. MSA 3800 to the west and 5100 to the east. We've got to make sure we stay away from those mountainous terrain on the east side. If we had to do a missed approach, let's climb the 600, then we'll climb left turn to 4,000. It's visual, so we'll just try to stay away from the San Francisco area, which is right to the west of this airport. So if we're going to make a turn back to 30, we're going to keep it tight. Definitely wind shear is a threat today with the winds gusting the way they are. So let's talk about a wind shear escape maneuver if we had to, what we would do. Looks like, hold on, let me just finish this. DME is good. VGSI and ILS glide path not coincident. That's fine. It's 3 degrees slope. 108.7, let's dial that in right now. And we'll talk about the wind shear in a minute. 108.7 and inbound course was 296. So we're going to go 296 inbound. We're set right there. Let me get Cliff going. Give me a second. Cliff, do you have any questions?
Go ahead. No questions.
All right. Good. Yeah, it's going to be a long taxi, but I want the pavement. Just the winds, 25 gusting. I'd rather, 6,200 feet. I mean, we can do it, but it's tight. I mean, crap, we do it every time we go to Westchester, for crying out loud. But, if I got a 10,000 foot runway, I'm going to take the pavement. Yeah, it's a long taxi. We're going to have to go to Signature, I think. Sean, are you still with me? I don't know if Sean took off, or he's might be busy. Anyway, that's what we're expecting. Let's talk about the wind shear escape maneuver. If we had to do it, what we'll do is we're going to go to Toga. Now, I might have disconnected the auto throttles by that point, so I'll do it myself. So I'll call missed approach. I'm going to say go around. I'll push the throttles physically, bring them up to the stops, well, to the bugs, the go around bugs. And I'll verify that because this thing can overboost pretty quickly, so I'll watch that. And we'll do a positive rate of climb. We'll go flaps 15, and then we're going to go gear up. Now, if it's in wind shear, if we have a wind shear issue, we're going to go throttles all the way up to Toga. We're going to ride that stick shaker all the way. The manual in this aircraft says 15 nose up. In the 7.3, you would ride the stick shaker. So you would yank it all the way up until you hit the stick shaker. So we might have to use maximum performance on this aircraft. So we might need to push it up into the stick shaker on this aircraft. So we'll see what the VSI is doing. We'll watch the vertical speed and make sure that that thing is not unwinding on us. If it is, then we're going to have to do what we have to do to get it done. All right. That's the plan anyway, and what we'll do is once we get out of it, then we're going to select flaps 15, and then we'll go gear up. So that is the plan for the wind shear escape. All right. Don't touch anything until we're out of it. Good. Any questions, comments, concerns, or cheap shots? Now's the time. Rangers are on at 8. It looks like we'll be done by 8. Yeah, good, Pops. I want to see the game. Reset the altitude. We sure will. Now, I'm going to go ahead and reset this down. Oops, I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is this, and now I can set it down. So it's a little trick on this aircraft. If you're using the Bravo quadrant and you go ahead and drop it down, it'll actually start descending on you. But if you do this first with the mouse and then the Bravo, it won't, which is weird, right? I'm going to set this down to 7,000, you guys. Well, arm 7,000. We're going to wait top of the 11 nautical miles. Now, very interesting, this aircraft acts just like the Airbus does in terms of top of descent. You actually have to arm it into descent mode. It won't do it automatically, and the Airbus won't do it, which is really weird. And I get why. Like the 7.3, it hits top of descent, it's pulling the thrust back, and whoop, it's heading down. This aircraft's not like that, and neither is the Airbus. So, very interesting. I found a good thing to do on the bus. I don't know if I'm right, but I like to set it about 10 to 5, whenever approved to descend. I'll start descending 1,000 feet per minute in the DES page, DES mode, until it captures profile, and then I'll let the airplane grab it. But you can see, I'm going to look over here, right here on this side, and you're going to start seeing this dot. We call it the green dot, but we should see it here shortly. We've got, what, 4 nautical miles top of descent? I don't know if it's going to come up before I hit it. We're going to hit the VNAV mode. And so I'm waiting. There's 2 nautical miles. I can hit VNAV. It's going to level. And you see that I just selected it, and there's the profile. Now it's descending. So what I did, and I'll show you, this little magenta line there, that little dot, is our vertical profile. So if it goes like this, we're low. If it goes like this, we're high. We want to keep it in the middle as best we can. All right, there we go. Seatbelts coming on. We're on top of descent, you guys. All right, that's it. Speaking of Airbus, what's up with the peripherals? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with our Discord page. I posted on Discord all the peripherals I got. We've got the Airbus TCA Thrustmaster joystick. We have the throttle quadrant, and I just bought the EFIS system from WinWing, and that's Wow, this thing is dropping like a stone, man. Hang on. And the reason why I did that, well, it's twofold. One, because I work, right? I have to work, and and I have to write articles and things like that. And when you have to do that, you should know the airplane. And so I kind of dove in head first with it, right? It's like, you know what? Let me know the aircraft well enough where I could write about it or something. I'm still, obviously there's a lot to learn with that airplane. I don't know half the crap I need to know, but I'm starting to get used to it, and I wanted to buy the Wing products, at least with their EFIS panel. They obviously, the 737 is not released yet. They're coming out with an MCP. I bought this and I am super impressed with Wing, guys. I mean, it's awesome. I was like, okay, this is a company I can do business with, and I'm going to buy the next MCP with the 737. They're coming out with a yoke. I'm buying that too. I mean, they've really earned my business. They had this thing shipped within a week. I had it in my hands. So really cool. Getting bouncy right now. We're getting in the bumps. So hopefully that answers your question, Steve, on what the heck I was thinking when I did it. That's it. I mean, if you guys don't know, I was not a big Airbus fan, right? And just never was. Very hands-off aircraft. It's just kind of how it is. It's definitely hands-off. So, but with the tech, it's pretty slick. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, it's nice. I will tell you this. Let me think of this. For fatigue, right? For aircraft load, or I should say workload, the Airbus is amazing. It's the way to go. If you're running 4 legs a day, you want an Airbus because you don't have to do much. You beep, beep, you're done, right? I mean, it's 2 buttons and that's it. You just got to program the computer on the FMC. That's it, right? Pretty much. I'm talking about systems management. It's very hands-off. The airplane does everything. Now, a 737, if you're doing 4 legs on a 7.3, or if you're doing 4 legs in this kind of aircraft, you're going to be absolutely spent mentally. You're shot. You're like, I'm freaking done, because it's fatiguing. This aircraft is just, you have to manage the system. Same with the 7.3. You're managing the systems. Now, I love that. Don't get me wrong. But, man, 4 legs in that 7.3 or an MD-80, you're feeling it, man. You're walking out of that thing drenched. Like, okay, I'm ready for bed. The Airbus is a little, it's still fatiguing. It's still tiring, but it's nothing like a 737 is. It just isn't. It just does everything for you. You still have to intervene. Don't get me wrong. You still have to, I found myself having to pull the speed. I flew an A321. I think you guys saw it. Didn't I post it for members? Over to Atlanta and up to Providence. You haven't seen that one yet. You will. And I found myself kind of intervening with speed, slowing the airplane down a little bit. Because I don't know it well enough. And like the RMP, I got to read the RMP approach. Like, how do you do it? Do you just leave it alone, or do you have to hit approach? See, I don't know those things. That's what I mean. I got to read it and study it and figure out how to do it. The 737 MCP is available now. The version with magnetic autothrottles pre-order. Oh, the MCP is out, and I'm buying it. 7.3, here it comes. I'm going to get that 7.3, you guys. It's going to be sweet. So yes, the 737 MCP is coming. If that's good and it's available to purchase, I will be buying it. And that's the reason why, is because I was like, well, I haven't tried any of their products yet, and I wanted to see how it was, and I was super impressed with this one. And they got it to me way fast. So I was like, you know what? I got my business. I'm good. That's so cool. I mean, I have a Go Flight MCP here, but man, this Go Flight, I've got at least 10 years now. It's a long time. It's still going strong. And I love it. And I can't wait to the summer, you know. We'll be flying the line. However, I think we're going to be doing a lot of M757 flying in the summer. I have a feeling when that airplane comes out, we're going to be doing some baseball charters and getting some of that work in before we release it to the line and things like that. But I am hiring. We are hiring at Coastal. I know our website says we're not, but we are hiring in the
Ladies and
MD-80.
gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination
So,
shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service
connection.
agent
It's like
meeting
12
this
o'clock
flight
in the
or video
morning.
monitors inside the
What are you
terminal
talking
for
about?
connecting gate information.
Yeah, we're
For
getting
your
bumped
continued
around.
safety, flight attendants will now walk
How's our
through the cabin
speed?
to secure it
Yeah,
for
it's a little
landing.
quick.
We'll be
All right, I got the
collecting all
airspeed. We're
service
going to back
items,
it
newspapers, and
way
any other
down.
items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the
Let's bring it on
aircraft.
down. 280.
Also, in preparation for landing, please
And I'm
turn
going to
off
go
all electronic
FMS
devices.
override.
Stow these
I'm
devices
going
and
to pull
all
some
other
brake
carry-on
here.
items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight.
All right, you guys. 118.3, 18,000 coming up. And we're going to go 3007. Here we go. 3007. B. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 set. 7 set. All right. Transition now.
Set.
Descent check.
Fuel quantity.
Checked.
Approach briefing.
Performed. Preformed. Performed.
Landing data.
Set.
Descent check complete.
Idiot. Jeez. Wipers on. No, he's going to do that to me. I know he's going to do that to me. All right, you guys. There we go. A little bit below, above profile, actually. So is the MCP, is it a 1-to-1? Is it the real, like, 1-to-1 ratio? Because I am definitely purchasing it. That's slick. I got to throw some brake here, guys. Hang on just a minute. Let's get some speed brake up. 118.3 coming in. I'm slowing down just because of the turbulence here. 118.3 is... No, what are you doing, Jace? Go the other way. 118.3 is 5, 4, 3, bing. All right, that's good. Brakes. All right, looking good now. We're pretty much on profile. I got to slow the aircraft down just a little bit. All right, where the heck are we? My rib. Where are you in my rib? Between 10 and 9 at my rib. We got plenty of time here. Clamp 280, Raj. Brakes coming in. Yes, it's a 1-to-1 scale. I would wait for the magnetic auto throttle switch personally. It's only 50 miles more. So is that pre-order? Is that what you were saying was pre-order? Yeah, I want the auto. I want that magnetic. That's what I would wish they would produce now as a 737 stick. Yeah, look at these freaking bumps, you guys. We are getting clobbered over here. I expected that with the wind, the way they are. All right, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to just turn the FMC off. And we're going to go FMC. We got the brake here. We're going to just ride that brake down a quarter. Try to get the airplane slowing up for us. I'm going to turn this up. Okay, there's my rib. You can see I'm just applying brake. The airplane's slowing down. It's going to start leveling off. This green stuff that you see here and you can't see out the window is mountains. That's what's so scary about flying sometimes. You better know where you are in relation to the mountainous terrain because you do not want to CFIT. And a CFIT is controlled flight into terrain, and we don't want that. All right, you guys ready? Let's go shoots on. in the chat right now. Shoots on, you guys. Emoji time. Let's get her done. I'll do a final check. We'll do approach brief. We already done ours. I'll call Cliff and get him on the approach check. Approach check.
Navigation.
Set. Set.
Approach check completed.
Raj. All right, you guys, we're at 10,000 feet here. We're good. We're going to go down to 7,000 now. I'm going to go ahead and select VNAV descent. We're going to bring it down to 7. And we're good. You can see the profile. We're just a little high on the profile, so we'll let the aircraft come in, settle down nice. And that's it. What is Pops saying? Are you on TikTok? Because I just joined that for my trains. No, Pop, I'm not on TikTok. Sorry. Yes, the one pre-order is $200. Not bad. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. And the reason why I'm not on TikTok, it's just too dang addicting. I mean, I'm sitting there scrolling like crazy. I'm like, what am I doing? I got too much to do. I shouldn't be scrolling here. Right? So that's why I was like, nah, maybe not. That's the only reason why I'm not on TikTok. All right, there's 7,000. We're going to start turning in. Let's go. A mini 7. I'm going to go ahead and readjust down to, we're going to my calf. I just got the alert that the Rangers are playing tonight. I'm excited to see the game live. Sometimes I can't always do that. All right, there's 7,000 feet over my knee. All right, 1,000 to go. Let's go ahead and adjust this down to 5,000 feet over my calf. I'll let the airplane settle in. It's going to go VNAV cap. VNAV capture is good. You can see the airspeed. It's about 240. I'm going to start slowing down to 210 here in a minute. I keep the speed up though. Watching the profile, clicking VNAV descent. Here we go. All right, you guys, I am going to use the HUD today. We're going to throw it on VMC. We'll let it warm up. It is bumpy. We're getting the snot kicked out of us. You guys let me know if the wind's shifted on me. We got about 15 minutes before weather update, so that is up. And then we got my shin coming up. Can't see a flipping thing outside this. 8 degrees. I don't know if we're in the soup or not. Our nose light won't do anything, but this is, yeah, we're in the soup, kind of, maybe. Yeah, we're in and out of cloud. So what we're going to do is throw on the engine anti-ice because we're at 8 degrees. Once we get above 10, that's okay. And if you're really concerned to ice up, then we would throw wings on as well. But I don't think, you know, we can look at, it's not very simulated, but we can look at the windshield wiper on that one. All right, my shin, we're going to descend. We're keeping on descending. The profile is fine. So the airplane is just slowing down nice. Looking at 5,000 minimum, so we're good to go. Down to 5. Let me give him a call. Oakland traffic, Riptide 5800. We're going to be setting up for runway 30 on the what star are we on? The ESMO arrival at Maishin. Yeah, that's why you can't see anything out the window. You're in the soup. All right, set, go around thrust, please, for the bugs. We'll get those set right there. And looks like, Fran, we got glide slope failure as well, localizer failure. That's, Shelton says, torts got fired. I heard about that. Crap, I'd take torts in a minute. I just would. He's awesome. All right, we're going to set the ILS on right now. Boop. Ready? Where are you? There it is. It's hiding. ILS on. Okay, now we're through the soup. You can see it's beautiful now. So I got the airport in sight. It's right there. We'll start slowing the aircraft down. 210 we need to get to. Speed's coming down. We're going to slow it down to 210. Roger. FMSB override. What's so cool about this aircraft is I can really slow it down to nothing. Like it just stops. Really. I mean, the performance is just wacky on this aircraft. 4,100 feet. I got the airplane. We're going to descend down to 4,000. Here we go. VNAV on. VNAV descent. I'm going to keep on kicking it down. And we're going to go slats. Pull the slats in. Pull that. We're at 10 degrees. Lights coming on and engine anti-ice off. At the airport right there. That's our runway. Right there. There we go. We're hooked up. Okay, brakes coming in. You got the slats extended. We're going to go ahead. Once we're below, that's what's so cool about this aircraft. I'm going to start throwing in flap right now. Speed brakes coming armed. All right, we're hooked up. Glide slope and track is captured. Gear coming down. Get that dangling a little bit early. Just to slow us down a bit. We're going a little hot. I got the speed now. We're going to adjust down to 180. Oakland traffic, Riptide 5800 on final. Runway 30, about 15 miles. Oakland. So now we're down 200 knots. This is perfect. That's what's so cool about this aircraft, guys. I mean, you're not going to rip the flap off. You can just, you know, in a 7.3, you got to be below 230. On this aircraft, you get below 280, you can throw slats in. Honestly, you get below 250, you can go flaps pretty much all the way in now. I'm not going to do that because we're still good and we're slowing. I'm going to keep it at 180 for a while to about 5 miles. I threw the gear out a little bit on the early side, but that's all right. I'm going to have him. We call Cliff for a final. Final check.
Gear.
Down.
Check.
Final check. All right, apparently he's paused. All right, we're going to slow down to 160. We're through about 10 miles. We get down 160. Alpha speed's coming in. Flap 15. There we go. What a beautiful day. It's just a little bit windy. It's actually pretty good. I wonder what the wind's doing now. Is it blowing up and down the runway? It's feeling pretty good. It's 15 knots coming out from the left side. Raj. All right, let's go flap 28. We'll start slowing down even more. We're going to go 146 right there. All right, let's go flap 40, then final check. Final check.
Flaps 40.
Final check. All right, dude. You're an idiot. All right, let's do final check. Gear is down. Ignition is on Bravo. Oil spoilers are armed. And we've got that armed as well with green, with red. Flaps and slats set. Check. Landing clearance is received. Landing checklist is complete. All right, here we go. You don't want me to fire Peter after the season and get Torts. I would love Torts, buddy. I would love Torts. He'd beat the crap out of him. Be like, you kidding me, dude? You bunch of wusses? That's what he would say. I love Torts. All right, enough of that crap. I got the aircraft. I'm going to take over on the auto throttle as well. All right, so it's my plane all the way in, guys. We're going to be wrestling the airplane down to the ground, okay? I'm looking for a sporty landing. This is going to be, I don't want to get low, all right? And we have plenty of runways, so I don't want to float either. So I'm just going to try to, we'll keep the speed the way it's at. We're on a little on the high side. I'm expecting some pretty big downdrafts here, so feels like we're really on the high side, but winds are 9 knots now. That's not too bad. I expect 25. There's a gust. There's another gust. There's, man, I'll tell you what.
Approaching 30.
Raj, I'm fighting the aircraft nose down the whole way. This is, let's see how we like, shoot, I didn't want that. Holy smokes, do me a favor here, bro. Oh, crap. It's just like, now this could be scary, right? You see how you're pulling the power back like that? That could be a really big indication of you've got some wind shear. So I'm watching it. Okay, I got the runway landing assured. We're good. I'm just going to start correcting up. We're good now.
50, 40, 30,
Kick a little bit of rudder.
20,
Pull it up.
10.
Hold that up there. Come on, you little punk.
Spoilers deployed.
Lots of rudder in there. Woo! That was awesome. What a hard side load. Wow. All right, come out of reversers. Doesn't help. My stupid. I can't do it. I was gonna slam on the brake, but I'm not gonna do that. That's bad form. All right, you guys, looking good. I got it. Welcome to Newark.
60 knots.
Yeah, welcome to Oakland. I have to adjust my my head. It kept dropping on me. I'm like, what the crap are you doing? There we go. All right, we made it. Woohoo! Now we've got San Jose, which is like, what? I could throw a stone and we'd be there. All right, Sean, where are we parking? We got a long taxi, you guys, so I'm just going to stop the aircraft for a minute. I'll figure out how we're going to get there, and then we'll go from there. And I think we're going to have to get there via... Yeah, I'm going to have to turn anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, flaps coming up. That was a nice, fun approach. Kicking a lot of rudder, doing some dancing. And when we hit and landed, the airplane just wanted a hard weather vane. I'm like, nope. Nope, not doing that. No shanks. All right, slats coming up. Okay, wings are up. We'll go ahead and throw this on to right. Oakland traffic, Riptide 5800. You are clear of runway 30. Taxi, Oakland. All right, let's see. And I'm thinking we're going to go over here. And again, it's beautiful. 57 degrees. Man, that is phenomenal weather. Now we're going to go over here. Hold on just a minute. I'll get Cliff going. At least you don't have AI ground controller to scream at. Yeah, exactly right. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Stupid thing. You guys want to hear some jet engine noise? I do. Well, I just screwed something up. I don't know what I hit. I can't see anything. Hang on. Now I might have to wait until I get some lights on. We're going to go to the AFFF stations up here. And we're going to taxi. Yeah, at least you get a good idea of what Oakland looks like. All right, Cliff, let's go after landing. After landing check. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
After landing checklist. Sorry, guys, I got to yell at him because he doesn't hear me. I think I've got the AC running, so he's like, I have a portable AC for the office because if I didn't have that, it would be like 100,000 degrees in here, and I just can't take that kind of heat. All right, shut number 2. I have to, just because it's just too dang quick. So this is Oakland. This is BMW scenery. I know they had some BM something. They had an issue. I remember there was a couple of weird pirating things they might have had. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or what, but I know there was some conflict with a couple of scenery developers. All right, I think we're supposed to go across the runways here, and we're going to go to the other side. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. I don't even think we came here last year. I think we went to SJC because it wasn't a night flight, but I don't remember very well. So we're basically taxiing across the runway here. Let's take a look at Oakland. Ah, crap. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. All right, so we're right here coming across on Bravo. And let me look at the paperwork and see what he's saying. He is saying at Oakland we should be leaving 170 on the ramp. Where the heck is that? All right, let me just take a peek and just see if we can't get to 170. Okay, we want ramp. RON parking. I don't know. FedEx, Terminal 2, Terminal 1, RON, maintenance. General aviation, do not use. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. I know I'm like crawling right now, but just got to give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out which one we want. Nope. This might be it. Nope. Shoot. Alright, what else do we need to try? FedEx? Nope. Oh, shut up. Okay, FedEx. Did we try FedEx? Nope. That's not RON. It's not DHL. I don't see a 170. Let's try that. Nope. Alright, I got it. We're going to keep going straight. We got to go across this anyway. Oh, I see 165. No, I see 16. Let's see across here. That's all GA stuff. I don't know. Jeffrey, how are you? I'm just trying to figure out where we're parking. Good to see you. Yeah, long live the MD-80, right? Yeah, I don't think Sean's around either. Alright guys, I think I'm just going to keep taxiing until we'll cross these runways on Bravo and we'll get it done. Lights coming out. I can't even see spot 170, that's the problem. Gosh, I should have looked. Hang on just a minute. I wonder if the signature is on the other side. It's like all the way over here. MD-80 all the time. Of course. Of course, man. I am going to look at one thing. I wonder if I have the paperwork. I can't find 170, so let's find out if through a resource on what we can do. Let's go to charters. We're going to go to charter season. Hang on. We're looking at Oakland, right? So LA to Oakland. I don't know if I got it. This one is to... Nope, I don't have that paperwork, Chris. Dang. Now let's see here. Let's try this one. What's this one? Nope. Oh, hold on. I might have it. I might have it. Here we go. Let's see if we got it here. It's not that one. What about that one? Not that one either. Dang it. You guys, I'm just going to have to taxi. I think I know where it is, but I'm going to guess with you. I can't find 170 on this scenery, so just bear with me. All right, we're crossing runways here. 10 right, 28 left. Oakland traffic, Riptide, 5800 crossing 28 left, Oakland. Take a peek. Anybody coming in? Nope. I don't want to be a NetJets guy.
Approaching 28 left.
Looking good on that side. Whoa. All right, 28 right coming up. It is a long taxi, isn't it? My gosh. Oakland traffic, Riptide, 5800 crossing 28 right. Take a peek. Your side, right side looks good. Nobody's on final. I'll take a look at the left. Looking good on my side. I don't see anybody coming in.
28 right.
28 right, I mean. We just passed the left side. Alright, we're here. Lights coming off now. We'll retract them. We're done with runway crossings. It's up. Let me see if I can grab signature and then we can park right there. This is an MD-80, so you gotta overturn this thing. It's like the wheel span base of a DC-10. Thing's huge. So from the nose gear to the main gear is the same span as the DC-10. From the nose gear to the main gear. So the MD-80 and the DC-10 basically turn the same. Same wheelbase, which is crazy to think of. It's not the Northern Cargo. I can't find where signature is here. Let me see. Just look at the airport chart really quick. General aviation area. It's got to be somewhere right here. This is a good spot. Yep, there's signature. That's where we're going. I've got to configure this parking. I don't know where we're parking, you know? Alright, we'll take it right there. We'll stop the aircraft. Boom! That's it. Let's set the brakes. Oh, shoot. That's all right. Okay, brakes are set. That's coming off. Let's go ahead and shut down. Those are on, and number 1 is off. Welcome. All right, floodlights coming on my side. We're going to go ahead and throw off the seatbelt sign now. Cool. That's coming off. That's coming off. That's coming off. Keeping that on. Galley power is off for now. We've got that pump on. We're going to shut these lights off. Anti-collision light is off. We'll keep those lights on. Let's go ahead and ask them to deplane us. I don't know if they're going to, but we'll find out. Those lights coming off. All right, that's good. Those are opened. We'll go ahead and open the door. Door is unlocked. All right, you guys, we made it. We are done. We're going to go ahead and pop the door open. I don't think I can, maybe. I don't know. I have to figure out where to park, so I'm just not going to. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to pop open the back stair, open the main stair here, and then I'm just going to come over back this way. We'll shut down the pumps. And that's it, you guys. We're done. Just in time for the hockey game, too. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. I sure as crap do. I always have so much fun coming here. We'll get the air stairs down, and we'll deplane everybody. And this is going to be the aircraft we take tomorrow. I'll fly it probably pretty, I'm guessing, pretty early in the morning. I'll probably fly it before we get busy. So you guys on members, you might see me stream early, like at 8 a.m. or something like that. We're going to fly it over to San Jose. We're talking, what, 40 miles? It's nothing. It's really, really quick. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. It's just a quick flight over to San Jose, kind of reposition everything. And we're out of there at 7:16. We're in. Or no, we're in. Yeah, 7:16. All right, that's it. I'll just write my oil quantities down, and we're going to go get paid, and that's the end of it. I'm going to go watch the hockey game. I appreciate all of you for watching. Next week, I will be not here. I'm going on another camping trip. So we've got a camping trip scheduled down south. So I'll be doing that. But I'll have a video for you. It's probably going to be a 737 line flight or something like that. So We might not be able to stream next week. I might get a live stream somewhere in there. We'll see. But if not, you'll have a video. Hey, and thanks. I just thank all of you for watching and hanging out with us, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. And hopefully we'll see you sometime next week. If not, it's a video. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down, folks. Have a good one.
Board the plane, it's summertime. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the islands near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my